Juan, I can help with adding people in if you want.
Sounds great. Thank you, Chris.
Eric checking in from Houston, Texas.
Welcome from Houston. Thank you.
Carlton Campbell, Queens, New York.
JD,
Welcome.
Festus, Missouri.
Anthony Morris, Oklahoma City.
Keith Williams out of New York City.
Make sure you guys mute after you introduce yourselves.
Thanks for that, Pete. Everyone, you guys can send out your last few text messages to your people. Let them know that we're live. We're going to have a really powerful business showcase with Mr. JC Rangel and Mr. Julio Aquino. You don't want to miss this one, guys.
Juan, are we streaming this on Facebook?
No, sir, I couldn't figure that one out today. Right now, some technical difficulties with that one, but we can start recording and then we'll post it up.
Okay, perfect.
Let us know where you guys are calling in from if you haven't already introduced yourselves. We're going to get started very soon here.
This is Brad from Illinois.
Welcome, Brad.
Keith Cancel,
from Atlanta,
Boston,
Georgia.
Mass.
Recording in progress.
One more time, Brad's neighbor, Illinois, Ignacio from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome, Ignacio. Welcome, everyone.
Philip from Jacksonville.
Kendrick Philpart, Jacksonville.
JD.
Zenny.
Welcome, welcome. JC, whenever you want to start, sir, just do you want to start in a few minutes?
We are ready. We are ready. Do we have a mic check? Do we have Mr. Ed Ayala on?
Here, we're good, JC.
All right, my friend. Why don't we get it started, Ed? Let's if you want to introduce the first speaker, brother, let's get it going.
Sounds good. It's my pleasure. Welcome, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Could you throw a 1 or some fire in the chat? If you're here, you're part of the team, you're excited, you got some folks here that want to get some great information about an opportunity to, really have a chance to make some serious income and start changing your life, okay? So before we get started, I want to introduce the first speaker. It's really my pleasure. Let me tell you why. I've known this guy now 14 years, and it's amazing, JC, how you talk about Wences that you guys know each other for about the same amount of time. Never had an argument, never had a fight, a problem. Same situation with Julio and I, okay? Never had a problem. We've been in several businesses together, and that just shows his character. He's a man of high integrity. He's a guy who at a very young age was able to retire his mom. That was on his wish list, okay? How many of you would love to do that for somebody you love and care about? It might be your mom, grandma, somebody, right? Throw a 1 in the chat if that's something. This guy got it done at a very young age. He was able to retire his mom. Totally respect that. And he's been in the marketing industry and in the solar industry, both industries. He's made multiple 7 figures in both. So we've been through several companies together, and I could just tell you this. This is someone that I could count on my hand that I know is always there for me. I hope you guys will have someone in your life that you can count on with your eyes closed that has your back. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you find a Julio Aquino in your life, okay? Because it's more than the money. We have a brotherhood, and we work our butts off. He loves people. He loves helping people become successful. He's done it in a big way. So help me welcome my brother, as they say, right, from another mother, a champion, a winner, someone who's going to light it up tonight. Let's give it up for Mr. Julio Aquino. Let's go, Julio.
All right. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Mr. Rangel. Hey, let's build, baby. Let's build. Thank you, Ed, so much for that incredible introduction. Thank you, Mr. Rangel, for that incredible introduction. Hey, listen, who's excited tonight? Oh, sorry, we're recording. Who's excited today? Who's excited today? Please raise your hands. Who's excited today? Hey, listen, I get it. I get it. Some of you didn't wear your deodorant, right? So it's okay. You don't have to lift up your hands. All right. So, hey, we're about to share some incredible information with you. And I just want you to know that it definitely is life-changing. So please keep an open mind, keep an open heart, okay? Because what we're about to share with you is going to be completely life-changing, okay? So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. And we want to talk to you and share with you of who we are, what we are, who are we? Well, guess what? Yes, it's out there. We are BYLD. We are BYLD. That's the name of our company. And why BYLD? Well, we want to make sure that you build your mindset, you build your business, and more importantly, you build your net worth. We want to make sure that each individual that's here watching this today builds their net worth, okay? Now, who are we and what we do? Sorry about that. So we have a high-ticket brokerage with 4 different high-ticket verticals, okay? Now, why that? Each of those verticals have a huge income potential, huge. And I know you're saying, oh, yeah, here we go again. We've heard this before. No, ladies and gentlemen, it truly is. We have an enormous amount of income potential here. And we're going to get to that in a minute, okay? Now, why build a business? Why build a business? Guess what? Because nobody's coming out to save you, okay? Nobody's coming out to save you. Entrepreneurship used to be, right, a should. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Now it has become a must, okay? It has become a must. Now, why has that happened? Well, very simple. Have you looked at the current financial situation that's out there now? The debt crisis, layoffs, companies, multi-billion-dollar companies doing massive layoffs, inflation. Have you noticed inflation? Higher taxes, high interest rate, bankruptcies, recession, job displacements, right? Throw some fire in the chat, right? If you've seen this. That's right, because right now, the current financial situation, it's on fire. And however, BYLD is here to help you. Now, check this out, team. We live right now in what is called the age of the gig economy. I remember when, I would go to, my family's parties or a friend's party, a Thanksgiving. People will always used to brag, hey, what are you doing nowadays? And they will say, oh, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, guess what other people are doing now? They're gigging. They got an Uber gig. They got what is it? What's the one that you eat? Geez, I forgot the name of it, but you know what I mean, right? Airbnbs, right? Things like that.
DoorDash.
Thank you. DoorDash. Thank you. They do DoorDash. That's the economy that we live in today. And people want to start a business. Now, this is what I ask myself whenever I'm looking into a business opportunity. This is a question that you should ask yourself also. Number one, industries with a big target market and low market penetration. So basically, ask yourself this. What do I look for when I look into a business opportunity? Number one, industries with a big market and low market penetration, right? Number two, essential goods and services like gas, electricity, and water. And number three, industries that will thrive in good and bad economies, okay? Good and bad economies. Well, here we go. Here we are. This is our services. This is what we do. So we start with our flagship product, which is Encore Solar, okay? Then we have ADT ranks, right? Everyone needs home security, okay? Everyone needs solar nowadays. Have you noticed the latest electric bill rising? Crazy, right? And then guess what? Everybody drinks water too. We have an answer for that with our newly product, which is Rain H2O, the best alkaline water in the market. And then also our Smart Money Club. And we're going to get to that in a minute, okay? We're going to cover all of that in a minute, all right? Now, let me share with you the income potential that you have here. With Encore, you can see anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000 per homeowner that you help go solar. With the security system, because every homeowner that buys solar needs a security system, right? You can see anywhere as far as commissions between $500 to $700, okay? And then guess what? The person that bought solar that uses security systems, guess what? They also drink water, right? They drink water. So once you help the homeowner switch to the best water in the market, right? Guess what? We're going to reward you for that. Anywhere between $1,000 to $2,100. And then our residual money. Who likes residual money? Can I type residual in the chat? Residual money, right? It's our Smart Money Club. Now, let's talk solar. Who are we? You see it in my shirt here. We are Encore Solar. That's who we are. Now, why get involved in the solar industry? As you know, size and timing of the opportunity is key. Why are we talking about this? Because there's over 130 million homes in the US. There's over 90 million of those that are eligible for solar, and approximately only 5 million have gone solar. So we're talking about over 85 million homes that are eligible and currently are still without solar, okay? That is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Now, why do consumers actually choose to go solar? Well, it's real simple, very simple. Number one, they save up to 50% on energy cost. There's 0% down with various financing options that we're able to offer. On top of that, there's blackout protection by using specific batteries, right? Also, tax credit. The government will give you a tax credit of 30% on any home, on any new solar projects that you purchase, right? And then guess what? Also, an immediate increase in home value. And then on top of that, clean energy.
Julio, you're muted. Julio, you're muted.
There you go. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Where did I cut off?
Energy.
Okay, energy. Perfect. So clean energy. And in 2022, someone went solar every 44 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Every 44 seconds. Now, the legitimate career, we have a legitimate career opportunity here. All right. Why? Because you can do part-time or full-time, right? You can do virtual sales, which is 90% virtual. And then guess what? You simply refer a solar customer and you earn up to 50% of that commission. Okay. Then afterwards, you can become what is called a bill mentor. You can close sales for other consultants and earn 50% of the commission. Okay. Now ask yourself this. You don't want to sell solar, right? Well, guess what? It's super simple. You can build a team and you can earn commissions from the sales that they make, okay? Which is truly, truly amazing, okay? Now, on top of that, we have a 25-year production guarantee, okay? Our guarantee is the best industry, and we are the only solar panel installation company that guarantees 100% of the energy amount that your system is producing, right? Okay. Now, as you can see there, our Freedom Forever is our installing partner. And as you can see there, we're the only ones in the nation that offer this production. So pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. Now, what do you see here? What do you see here? If you ask me the question, I see enormous opportunity. Why do I see that? Because every homeowner that I drive by, that I see that doesn't have a solar panel on their roof, I know that either we're going to help them or someone in our team is going to help them go solar. Okay? That is huge. That's the vision that we want to share with you. Okay? Now, we're going to get into our customers' testimonials. So this is a client in California. Before solar, they were paying $287 a month for their electric bill. So what we were able to do is we're able to eliminate that electricity usage. And now the homeowner has one bill of only $148 a month for their solar system. Okay. Now, one of my favorite quotes that you're going to hear from this gentleman very, very soon, Mr. Rangel, he's one of the co-founders of our company. He says this, and he broke it down so simple. He said, a solar presentation is not a presentation. It's an IQ test. It's an IQ test. Now, watch how beautiful this worked. The mentor that closed this deal, it was a total of $6,400 commission, right? The mentor made $3,200 and the mentee made $3,200, okay? Man, can I get a ching-ching in the chat? Can I get some money sign in the chat? Absolutely amazing, right? Now, let's show you another example. Another customer testimonial over in Florida. $410 before solar. We're able to slash that bill, right? Eliminate that electric usage, and now they're only paying one bill of $290 a month, okay? Now, watch this. Their commission on this deal was $8,200. The mentor made $4,100, and the mentee made $4,100. However, if you would have been the person that set this up and you closed it yourself, you would have made the total commission of $8,200, okay? So pretty amazing, ladies and gentlemen, pretty amazing. I don't know if you're excited, but I am, okay? Who can earn some extra money? I'm telling you, this opportunity, it's incredible. Now, let's take a look at energy costs over time, okay? So let's say that today's electricity payment is $150 a month. Now, if you were to take that and increase that 6 to 8% every year for the next 30 years, and that's being very conservative, okay? You're looking at over $1,500 a month bill. Now, let's say that we were able to help that client, and instead of $150, we were able to put it at $125 a month fixed, okay? We're literally saving that client over $171,000 in savings because their total electricity cost that they're going to pay over the next 30 years is going to be over $225,000, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So the beauty of it is that we're helping that homeowner lock in their electric costs with no money down, and on top of that, they receive a 30% tax credit, okay? Now, I know that today, everyone that's here is not allergic to money, right? And this person who's here is 100% always on the money. He's a multi-billionaire for decades. And he said, energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. Okay. Now, I want to move on to the next part. Okay. Because the next part is going to be the most important part of this presentation. Now, please pay attention to me carefully. Okay. Because this session is not apt for those that are allergic to money. If you're not allergic to money, listen, if you are allergic to money, this part is not for you. Because the person that I'm about to introduce is going to educate each and every single one of you on how you can position yourself, okay, and take advantage of this incredible wealth transfer that Warren Buffett talks about, okay? But before I introduce you, I want to say this, okay? Because people ask me, hey, Julio, you and your business partner, Ed, you guys have, such incredible experience. What really attracted you to this business? What really attracted you to this leaders, right? I'll break it down in one word. And I tell you, I spoke with them, both of them, right? Mr. Rangel and Mr. Navarro. And I told them, listen, what really brought us here and what really hit it home for us was integrity. There's 1,000,001 companies out there. But when my business partner, Ed Ayala, and I looked at this, we saw the core strength and value that these leaders and their families had, and it all boiled down towards integrity. So please, I want you to help me welcome to the stage, to none the other, VP of Sales, co-founder of our amazing company, throw some fire in the chat, Mr. JC Rangel. JC, are you there?
JC.
Wow. Well, wow.
Woo.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Wow, Julio, amazing job as usual. No wonder that Julio is also one of not only the top leaders in the company, but he's also fast becoming one of the top mentors in the company. He just got started. I think he told me that, him and his team did 3 solar deals today alone. So that's incredible. Thank you so much, my brother.
We just got another one,
incredible...
JC. Big shout out to Erjan. That's the 4th one today.
4th one today.
Just now, okay, yeah, just got a text. Great job, Erjan, Sergio.
Cha-ching.
Listen, I'm happy to be here. Thank you once again, Julio, and great job. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my opportunity here to share with you the compensation and how we get compensated here with BYLD Network in our solar division, also known as Encore Solar. Well, that's the name of our solar division, Encore Solar. So today I'm going to talk about how we get paid. Now, I'm not going to break down all the ways to get paid, but before we even get into the comp plan, because here's the deal, he talked about transparency, integrity. We have to be very mindful about what we're talking about, because we're talking about an industry that there's a lot, not just with our company, just the industry in general, solar, there's a lot of money to be made. We are not just a solar company. As you guys see, we have the water solutions for people. How many people do we know use electricity? Everybody. How many people do we know drink water? Everybody. And everybody should have a home security system. So those are our 3 flagship products. And because we've combined the power of network marketing with the power of high ticket sales, where you don't have to go and introduce anybody to make some serious money, as you guys saw already. Because we've combined those things, it leads to a tremendous financial opportunity. But does that mean that everybody is going to go and automatically make a lot of money? Of course not. That's not the case in any business. So I always like to go with an income disclaimer, because I'm going to get into some big money here, ladies and gentlemen. So the bottom line, what this says here is this: your income is dependent on you. Is everybody making that kind of income? Absolutely not. It is based on your individual effort, skills, and market conditions. So now that we've got that away, our attorney will be very happy that we got that out the way. So now that we got that out the way, how do we get? First and foremost, the company will pay us 70% of the profits on, when we're talking about the solar jobs, right? 70% of the profits as well, right? So the average profit on a solar job, for example, is $10,000. That means that your average commission is $7,000. That's the average commission in solar. Now, could it be less? Yes. Could it be more? Yes. My biggest solar deal was done on Super Bowl Sunday 2 years ago, and it was an $18,000 commission. Does that mean that every deal makes that much money? Of course not. But I've also made $3,000 on some deals, but the average is about $7,000. Now, once you become a mentor, remember, this is personal sales is one thing. Once you've completed your first 3 sales are done 50-50. A mentor will help you with those first couple of sales, right? So once you have done 3 50-50 split sales, you move on to close sales on your own if you're ready. Take a certification course, you get trained, you already saw 3 sales being done. You now go to level 2, which means that you are able to close your sales on your own. Here's what happens. Once you close 5 sales on your own, you take another certification course and a test, and now you become a mentor. Now, it's a beautiful place to be in. It's a beautiful position to be a mentor, because as a mentor, new people assign you their leads. You help present, design the proposal, price it out, present it, and close it. And guess what happens? The company's going to pay you half of the commission as a mentor, and they'll pay the mentee half of the commission as well. So let's look at an example. Hypothetical example. You are a mentor. You help 4 consultants close their first 3 sales. Ladies and gentlemen, that means that's 12 sales, right? 4 consultants, 3 sales each. 12 sales at the average 3,500 average split commission. In that hypothetical example, you made $42,000. The most sales I've ever made, the most mentor sales I've ever made in a month is 24. We've got a gentleman here who we'll probably hear from at the end. His name is Jabari, and the most sales that this gentleman has done in a month are 28 virtual sales from home via Zoom. Okay, so is everybody going to do that? Of course not, right? But the opportunity is the same for Jabari as it is for everybody else here. Now, for those of you guys that like the broker opportunity, those of you guys that would like to be a high ticket broker, a solar broker, security broker, alkaline water system broker, you guys notice that we are providing a lot of the needs for a homeowner, not just homeowners, but homeowners and renters, right? We are providing a lot of their needs. So for those of you guys that like the idea of having your high ticket brokerage and you want to build a team, you want to pay attention here. So everybody starts off as a consultant. You earn 20% commissions on everybody you introduce. So I'll give you a perfect example. $10,000 is the average commission. You introduce John. John makes a sale. Let's say the average profit, rather, is $10,000 from John's sale. He makes 70%. So from the 10,000 profit, John makes 7. That means that there's 3 left. Because you introduced John, you earn 20% of the 3,000. That equals a $600 override for you. Now, once you go manager, you don't make 20%, you make 30%. On every sale John makes forever, a 30% override. That means it's 900 in that example instead of 600. But here's what happens. You now make a 10% override on all the sales from the rest of your team, whether that's level 2, level 6, level 8, or level 20. Doesn't matter. How do you get to manager? 10 team installs. And by the way, solar sales count towards this. We offer commercial solar as well. We offer water, home security. All of those sales count for you to move up to manager. Okay, you want to look at the comp plan document that breaks it down. So it's a lot easier than people think, because it's not just solar sales. 10 team installs in a 60-day period, you get promoted to manager. Now you earn 30% level 1 and 10% on your entire team. Once you go director, it moves up to 35% and 15%, right? That requires 24 team installs. That's you and your team, 24 in a 60-day period. And then you get to the executive director positions. The money just gets pretty outrageous at executive and national director. So let me give you guys some manager and director examples. Let's say you're a manager. Here's a hypothetical example, right? Let's say you've got a team of 10 consultants. Each one of those 10 consultants help one household go solar. And it doesn't matter if it's 10 consultants, it could be 5 that did 2. At the end of the day, it's still 10 sales, right? Let's say 4 of those sales came from your level 1, the other 6 came from anywhere on your team. Your overrides that particular month as a manager would be $6,300 in overrides. This is with you making those sales. You are a broker, like a real estate broker, has an office. Agents make sales, they make their commission, he makes an override. This is a broker, but not in real estate, in solar and are the other services. Now, what if in that example, ladies and gentlemen, you also went out and made a sale yourself? You went and made a sale yourself. In that scenario, you add an extra $7,000. That means that you made an extra $13,300 in, a total of $13,300 in commissions. Now, let's say that same team did not do 1 sale each, they did 2 each. So you did a total of 20 sales. Your team did 20 sales. Again, 8 coming from one team, the other 12 coming from another team. You're at $13,800 in overrides. In this situation, you're now a director. With that volume, you're a director. So as a director and your team made those sales, you made $13,800. Once again, if you added a sale yourself, well, then that adds an extra average of $7,000, right? Executive director, the numbers get crazy. I'm not even going to get into them any details here, but this is, let's say, a team of 50 consultants that did 2 sales each. That's 50 sales. You're looking at somewhere around the neighborhood of $67,000, right? So on the home security side, remember, we're not just a solar brokerage. We also we partner with the top home security companies in America. ADT Home Security is the first company that we've partnered with. You also get paid an average of $400 to $700 per sale. Okay, as a matter of fact, today I have a gentleman, a friend of mine, who got the whole home water filtration system in addition to his home security system. Let's just say it's a nice commission day at the Rangel household, right? Same customer got both. I need water, I need home security. So let's get it going. And the interesting thing is that he actually got installed today for both, which was pretty cool. So $400 to $700 commission. And guess what? That does not include the overrides, right? This is the direct commission to the people that made the sale. So how do you get started? There's 2 options, ladies and gentlemen. You can become a consultant, say, hey, listen, everything you just saw up to right now, you start your own business, you get your own website, your own back office, your nationwide solar security water business, okay? Everything that you need to build a business, your websites for every part of the business, okay? $149 one time and then $49 per month thereafter. So you can stop right now, everything you saw up till right now, $149. Now, for the next 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break down a slightly bigger pack, which is called the Builder Pack, which 85% of people are actually on this one. This one is what gets me the most excited. There's a reason why 85% of people are there. Stick around for the next 5 minutes because we're going to break that down. So what separates the 2 packages? Why am I going to pay $99 a month for one versus $49? Well, the first thing it gives you is the Smart Money Club. And I look at the Smart Money Club membership like the entrepreneur membership, like the entrepreneur university. These are things that the rich and successful, the richest people in the world know and teach their kids that the rest of us were not taught. This is not stuff that is taught in school. This is not stuff that is taught in college either. So first of all, it's financial mastery. You see, we understand that people are going to build big businesses and do financially, they're going to do great with our business, but it's not enough to just make great money. I'm sure most of us have seen people that, whether it be in the real estate market or the crypto boom, have made a lot of money, but 5-10 years down the line, they have nothing or little to show for it. And so that's where the Smart Money Club comes in. So for that extra $50, you got the financial mastery. It comes with credit repair, not only knowledge and trainings, but a credit repair software. That means that you could now you could use a credit repair software yourself for free if you need it. You could offer it to your friends, family members, clients that don't qualify, that don't have perfect credit, and they could use it. The only thing they pay for is a little monitoring fee, but the credit repair services and disputing is done for them for free. Tax planning. How to be your own bank. Imagine if you are able to finance your own cars, if you are able to finance eventually your own homes. right? And how to be your own bank and how to use your dollar twice, how to retire tax-free, right? We know that we pay taxes when we get paid. When we spend money, we get paid. If we pay somebody else, they pay taxes as well. Listen, the most successful people in the world know how to legally pay less taxes, right? In some cases, pay very little taxes. So also on the business mastery side, entity structuring, how to set up the proper corporation or the proper entity, depending on where you live, depending on your tax bracket. Who's ever taught us those things? Nobody has. Nobody. And so how to establish corporate credit. And once you establish that corporate credit, we're talking about being a real business. Once you establish that corporate credit, how to gain access to capital, right? The difference between good and bad credit. And this is a community, right, that has access to licensed professionals that come on and they train you. They do these live Q&A sessions and these live trainings that if you miss it, you could get the recordings as well. And they do the coaching to help you go out there and achieve whatever your goals are as well. Now, the second part of the Smart Money Club is a BYLD Rewards membership. It costs you a little bit more money. If you refer for, you pay no more. But here's what happens. On all of the things that we spend money on anyways, whether that's traveling, restaurants, hotels, why pay regular price? Instead of going to Orbis to book some flights, I'm going to book them through my BYLD Rewards app and save an extra 10, 15, 20%, right? If I'm going to go to theme parks, I'm going to buy my tickets through here instead and save an extra $20 on a ticket on average, right? As a matter of fact, the annual savings per member is $2,500 to $3,500 for this membership. Just by using it, it's an app, you scan the QR code, boom, and you get those discounts, right? So this is the Smart Money Club in the BYLD Rewards app. It's $99 per month, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is where the residual income kicks in. We talked about the big commissions. We talked about the overrides. That's great. Commissions and overrides are amazing. Here's one thing that I love, ladies and gentlemen, is subscription-based residual income. Spotify has millions of customers, and guess what? The owners of Spotify do very well. One of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos, guess how many members he's got? How many subscribers? A ton. So we teach people how to subscribe to the Smart Money Club, how to build a business, how to set up their business, how to learn how to be a real entrepreneur for $99 per month. And if they refer 4, they pay no more. But here's what happens. The company pays us a residual income. Because if I ask a question here, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you guys have residual bills? Everybody's hand should go up, right? If you have residual bills, why would you not have residual income? That doesn't make sense to me. So the way the residual income works is like this. Once you have 2 teams, let's call it team 1 and team 2. Let's say once your team, and it's not people you brought. Let's say I brought Dawn and Dawn brought Barbie, and then I brought Patricia, and she brought a couple folks. Once my team 1 grows to 10 people and team 2 grows to 10 people, not 10 people I brought, my team organically grew to that point. The company now starts to send me a residual check of $500 per month, every single month. What if I brought Don and Barbie? They brought a couple folks that eventually grew to 10 people. The company now sends me $500 per month residual income. Once the team said 25 and 25, I'm now making $1,000 per month. 55 and 55, $2,000 per month. So as you guys can see, some of those executive positions, right? That top position pays a lot of money. Is everybody going to get there? Of course not. But how many people can use an extra $500 to $1,000 per month? And keep in mind, this is in addition to any bills that we collect that we help a homeowner go solar, get a home security system, and make those commissions. This is in addition to that. This is a residual income. It is a very, very powerful residual income that this is what probably the thing that I'm the most excited about. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything that we talked about today, if you want to participate in everything, the Smart Money Club, the BYLD Rewards app, the residual income, and of course, solar, water, everything we talked about today, your high ticket brokerage, it is $199 month 1. And then after that, it is $99 per month. And if you refer 4 people on the same or greater membership than the one that you're on, the company will waive your $99 fee. So there's some people, some of you guys that are looking at this for the first time are going to get started today. And within the next 30 days, you're going to refer your 4 people, and you're not even going to have a monthly overhead month 2, right? Some of you guys may get started today, refer your 4, and maybe, help 1 or 2 homeowners go solar, make an extra $2, $3, $4, $5, $10,000, right? It is a beautiful thing. People are looking for an opportunity. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, to close this off, I believe that we all have people in our phone book, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, that tonight will go to sleep tonight praying for an opportunity to get out of the situation they're in. Now, here's the deal. I don't know if what we're doing is going to be for them, but they should at the very least see what we're doing, because guess what? America is going to go renewable energy. We are the fastest growing company in America, okay, in the solar industry. We got something very unique here, and people are looking for an opportunity. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys joining us here today. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.